Okay. So today's practice, you can do it seated or lying down. The breathing techniques that we'll do can all be done lying down. So that's up to you. If you want to reposition, if you prefer to lie down, you can take a moment and get yourself set up for that. If you decide you want to switch to that at any time during the practice, you can. So if you start seated and you want to change, you can. And what we'll be focusing on today is releasing. So just that, whatever that means to you right now, whatever is happening in your life curriculum, releasing. There is oftentimes such an emphasis put on new and what we're manifesting and what we're calling in and what we want to create and what we want to bring into our lives and all of those things. And if we are not consciously and intentionally releasing, then we end up just piling more on top of what we already have, energetically, emotionally, physically, health wise, right? We have to release. We have to release so that we can make space for new. We have to intentionally release. So that's the focus today, release. So we'll do 3 different practices that will emphasize and put the attention on the exhale. So the exhale is our physical release, emptying things out. Okay. So again, you can be seated or lying down. Our focus is on release, whatever release means to you. So let's go ahead and start to settle in. Let's start to arrive. If you can close the eyes, then you can start with that. If you need to take a moment, maybe look around, look over your left shoulder, scan your area, look over your right shoulder, then come through neutral. Maybe roll the neck out a little bit. When you're ready, see if the eyes are willing to close today. If closing the eyes is a bit too much, if the mind is being very active, if the thoughts are racing, if there is a lot that is trying to come out already, then you can leave the eyes open and just start to pick one place to focus. So it could be something off in the distance. Maybe there's a tree that you love to look at or a piece of art on the wall, photo of a loved one. It could be something really nondescript. There might be a certain spot of paint or just a way that the patterning on a piece of carpet or a grain of wood. So if you can close the eyes, I invite you to close the eyes. If the eyes are not wanting to close, we don't have to force that. We just start to take the gaze to something small. So we start to slowly close the impact of visual influence. We're coming to one point. And let's take a moment here. We'll start as we almost always begin, and we'll scan the physical body. Take a moment. Nice tall spine, whatever that means for you today, the shape that you are able to take. Energetically thinking about a nice clear channel. So if you imagine your spine being a bit like a garden hose, we have to get out any kinks so that there is a nice even flow. Right? If there's a kink in a garden hose, the water doesn't flow properly. If there's a kink in our physical body, the energy doesn't flow properly. So if you have to make any adjustments, make your adjustments. Check in with the physical body. Notice what's there. How did you sleep? Are there sore spots in the neck? Are there injuries that we're working with? Is there a sickness that we're getting over or in the midst of? Congestion, digestion issues? Just check in. What's happening in your physical body? Take a moment now and check in with your emotional body. What is present with you right now? Reminder, allowance, permission that all of you is welcome. So whatever emotions are here are welcome to be here. Check in with your mental fluctuations right now. What are the racing thoughts? What are the repetitive thoughts? What are the stories that you're stuck in? What is the eternal to-do list telling you that you have to get done today? Just witness that. You don't have to believe all those thoughts. Just see what's playing. It's like a jukebox that you are not in control of. That's why we work to discipline the mind. The mind needs to be disciplined. It's a bit like a toddler. So just witnessing, observing without judgment. That is always the expert level. And then come to the breath. Start to watch the inhale, watch the exhale. Notice how it feels to breathe right now in this moment. How does it feel? Can you stay soft in your body as you inhale? Soft in your body as you exhale. So our intention for this practice is release. And take a moment here and honestly connect with yourself about what that means to you. If there is something you are wanting to release, if there is something you are resisting to release, if something is leaving you without even trying, what does release mean for your life's curriculum right now? So we'll work with the first breathing technique. This is a super simple, classic. We will inhale for 5 seconds. We will exhale for 7 seconds. In through the nose, out through the nose. Option to consciously attach that which you are releasing to your exhale. That's optional. It's there if you want to work with that. I'll count the first few rounds and then we'll be our own gurus. We'll count for ourselves internally, silently. Again, an inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 7, all through the nose on this one. So let's start with an exhale to empty all the way out. Empty, 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 empty. And begin. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5. Release, 7. Inhale, 5. Release, 7. Inhale. Release. Carry on your own internal count. Inhaling for 5, releasing for 7. Keep going for a few more rounds here. The next time that you finish your exhale of 7 count, release the counting, release the practice, and come into neutral breathing. No more counting, just letting the breath flow naturally. Take a moment to evaluate the level of discipline of your minds. So in that practice, could you stick with the counting? Or did the mind try to pull away, start to think, throw popcorn thoughts at you? Just observing. The next technique that we'll work with is the same idea. Same count of an inhale for 5 and an exhale for 7. This time, the exhale will be out the mouth, like we're breathing through a straw. So we inhale through the nose for 5 seconds. We exhale out the mouth, like we're blowing through a straw or like we're blowing out candles on a birthday cake for 7 seconds. So same count, slightly different technique. Option to work with tying each exhale to that which you are in the process of releasing. Take a moment to connect back with that. Notice how that registers in your body, your physical body, your emotional body. We can release with grace if we can let go with ease. We will suffer less in our short time here. Let's start with an exhale. Let's empty the lungs. And begin. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release through the mouth. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5. Release, 7. Inhale, 5. Release, 7. Inhale, 5. Release, 7. Inhale. Release. Inhale. Release. Carry on your own count. Inhaling through the nose for 5 seconds. Exhaling out the mouth like you're blowing through a straw for 7. If the mind gets loud, come back to the counting. The next time that you exhale out for 7 seconds, you can release the practice and come into neutral breath. Letting the inhales and exhales flow as the lungs dictate. Again, take a moment to honestly evaluate if the mind could stay focused on the counting, or if the mind was wondering and getting loud. We'll use one more technique this morning, still focusing on release, still focusing on the exhale. So for those who know the Moksha Kriya, this is the lunar part of the Moksha Kriya. We will inhale through the nose and we will double exhale out the mouth, almost like you're fogging up glass. So no count on this one. It's simply an inhale through the nose, a double exhale out the mouth to fully empty the lungs. Okay, so again, focus is on release. Focus is on exhale, of letting go, of clearing out, of making space so that something new can come. So let's start all together here. Let's empty the lungs all the way out. And begin. Inhale through the nose. Double exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Double exhale out the mouth. Keep going like that. Inhale through the nose. Double exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Double exhale out the mouth. Notice what happens in the body. Feel that natural wave, that rhythm as the body fills up with the inhale and then the exhale, releasing. Feel the body soften, feel the lungs pushing air out, the shoulders soften. So feel that movement and go with that. Use the exhale to release any physical tension in the body. Use the exhale to energetically release anything that you're ready to let go of. So we inhale through the nose, double exhale, double release out of the system. Just do a few more here. So really explore drawing the air into the system, feeling the body as it shifts as we exhale and we empty out physically, emotionally, energetically. Take a final round here. And after you finish your exhale, come into neutral breath. So release that practice, let the breath neutralize, let things even out. If there was any change in the system here. Take notice of it, feel it. That practice is a little more embodied since we're not counting. A little more movement in the system. So notice the difference. We'll just spend a few final moments here with the space and the stillness and the silence to sit with that which we are releasing. Sometimes we release with grief. We are mourning a version of ourselves that no longer is relevant. We are mourning a future that might not come to pass. We could be mourning the loss of a loved one, of a relationship, of a friendship. Many things leave us in our lives, sometimes with grief. Sometimes we release with joy. We quit a job that we hated. We break up with someone who was toxic for us. We leave something that was not good for us in the past, and we feel overcome with joy at the release. So release is not always heavy. It can be. It can also be light and exciting. So just taking this time. Final few moments here. Start to draw the breath deeper into your system. Take some nice inhales. Feel your belly filling up. Feel your chest rising. Draw in that fresh, new pran. Fresh, new, vital life force energy. And then exhale, letting it all go. Take a few rounds of deep breath here. Draw in the new, fresh energy. And release with gratitude, release with love. We do this over and over and over and over and over again in our lives. We bring in something new. We release something old. The more comfortable we become with the process, the more ease we experience in our short time here. Let's close this practice with one round of Om. Option as you chant Om to use the chant to release out into the universe, to send back, to return that which is no longer for you. So you can place your hands on your heart, left hand over heart, right hand over left. You can take the hands into prayer, or you can leave the hands exactly where they are. We'll do one round of Om to close the practice. Let's start with an exhale. Empty out all the way, empty the lungs. Inhale, fill all the way up. Om. As you're ready, you can gently flutter the eyes open. You can take a look around your space. Thank you all for joining and practicing with me this morning and sharing your energy and your time and your love. It's always wonderful to spend a little bit of time connecting with this community. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and good luck on your journey of releasing whatever it is that it's time to say goodbye to. All right, sending you all love.